ပြုလုပ်တဲ့ Community Forum on Responsible Social Media in Myanmar အနေပြီးတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ကြိုးစိုးလိုက်ပါတယ်ဒီကနေ့ဒီကျင်းပမဲ့ကျွန်တော်တို့အခမ်းအနားလေးဟာကျွန်တော်တို့ကအနည်းငယ်ပေါ့လေ live ဖြစ်တဲ့ပုံစံလေးနဲ့ကျွန်တော်တို့ကျင်းပသွားမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဆိုတော့ကျွန်တော်အခမ်းအနားအစီအစဉ်တွေကိုကျွန်တော်တို့မဖတ်ကြားတော့ပါဘူးအခမ်းအနားအစီအစဉ်တည်းရာကျွန်တော်သတင်းအချက်နဲ့ဆက်သွယ်ရေးနည်းပညာဝန်ကြီးဌာနပြည်ထောင်စုဝန်ကြီးအဘဦးမြတ်ဟင်းကနေပြီးတော့အဖွင့်အမှားစကားပြောကြားပေးပါရန်လေးစားစွာပန်ကြားအပ်ပါတယ်ခင်ဗျာ
Distinguished speakers, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, very good morning. And I would like to express my sincere appreciation to the organizers of today's forum, as well as all the speakers and participants for organizing today's forum in such a timely fashion. Ladies and gentlemen, today the teledensity in Myanmar stands around 15%, and internet penetration in Myanmar is below 5% mark, and is mostly proliferated around major cities. But with the reform in the sector take shapes, the telecom sector in Myanmar is set to boom in an unprecedented rate. As the licensed operators will speedily build the basic telecom infrastructure, as accessibility, affordability, and quality of telecommunication and ICT services in Myanmar will dramatically be improved in a very short period of time. And we will soon be entering the second phase of ICT sector reform process. According to ITU, total global internet users will reach an estimated 2.7 billion worldwide by the end of 2013. And in developing countries, the number of internet users will have more than triple between 2007 and 2013 to reach more than 1.8 billion. This pattern of development is also expected in Myanmar. Exponential growth of internet usage soon to occur will bring benefits to the majority of Myanmar citizens and business. This is exactly what the Union government expects to achieve in terms of digital inclusion. This is critical because other important initiatives such as e-government and e-commerce also rely heavily on digital inclusion. As we all know, the ICT industry remains one of the most vibrant and dynamic markets globally. As more and more people are getting connected, new applications and services are being developed, and users' online experience are expanding throughout the world. Living in a network society certainly brings a host of exciting prospects and a whole range of benefits. But it also raises questions about how new technologies and services can best be used to achieve society's goals. Recently, there are increasing instances where the technology advantages of the Web 2 and exponential growth of internet-based connectivities have been used with ill intentions. Cybercrimes, cybersecurity, data privacy, net neutrality, personal privacy, IP rights, human rights, cyberbullying, hate speech over social media. The list never ends with the issues over the dark side of the web. And governments and telecom regulators around the world are rushing to address those issues. The internet has no regional and national boundaries, and clearly the issues cannot be tackled by national governments alone. International and regional cooperation is important here. Within ASEAN region, the Telecom and ASEAN Regulators Council have also started looking at collaborative measures to tackle crimes against humanity through online. ITU is also taking leadership role in this area at global scale. At national level, Myanmar has not been exempted from these issues. Under the reform initiatives of the new government, there is no censorship of internet content, and Myanmar has become one of the most open countries in the region in terms of internet freedom. Although access to internet is still a barrier, a high percentage of internet users are using the social media for different purposes. For the last 3 years, the new democratic government under Excellency President U Thein Sein has been taking political reforms with the key objective of building a stable and unified democratic country. Without political, national, and social stability, it will be very difficult to carry out economic and social reforms and to improve country's economy. Recent instances of social unrest brought about by incitements over social media has increasingly threatening such stability. Ladies and gentlemen, although there are many visible instances of positive effort by the proper use of social media sites, sadly, some popular social media sites have been increasingly used to proliferate false news and fears, incite social unrest, as well as for purpose of defamation. This calls for taking measures to ensure that Internet and social media for the benefit of people. It also calls for the government to lay down framework to protect the people from the dark side of the web. Regarding this, I strongly believe that by educating Myanmar netizens on ethical use of Internet and social media, by sharing knowledge on positive use of the web, we can achieve certain level of success to tackle the issues. Therefore, I am grateful to Facebook, Google, Asia Foundation, U.S. Business Council, Deloitte, and other organizations for sharing your experience today at this forum. Technical, legal, and users' perspective on the issues will help our people understand more and become responsible netizens. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no question over the socio-economic and personal benefits the social media can bring through positive usage. But at the same time, it is the important responsibility of governments to protect their country and its citizens. In Myanmar case, the telecom law clearly entrusts the ministry and the regulator to take appropriate measures to do so. And it is my pleasure to welcome Facebook, Google, and Twitter, as well as any other international organizations who have extended their helping hands to help our ministry in tackling these difficult issues. On behalf of the government of the Union of Myanmar, I give you my word that we will work with all relevant international organizations to set up a framework and mechanism in line with international best practices to bring the benefits of digital inclusion as well as to protect our citizens from the different forms of cyber incidents. Finally, I would like to thank the representatives from Facebook, Google, Asia Foundation, U.S. Business Council, Deloitte, and other organizations, as well as distinguished speakers, panelists, and all participants for organizing this forum. I encourage everyone to bring fruitful results from today's forum. I wish this forum all the success. Thank you very much.
Yakulo, appoint Madga, Pioja Bidovare, Sato Yene, the Rain Chela Nibina, Winitana, Wingia, a two-way, Jesu in Shibare, General Kana, Season, Kita, Janabame, Piranzu, Winji, Pianle, Trokama, Piabarkamia. Yeah.